Hey MechWarrior, welcome back to Plays MechWarrior 5. We're sitting here in the Gunsberg system where I left you at the end of the last episode. There is a rare Annihilator here, as well as a Hero Thunderbolt. Now, I've already got a Thunderbolt 5S, so the differences between it and the top dog here are pretty big, but not literally 10 million C-bills big. So I'm going to say I don't need it and save the money. Even though I'm going from here into the Kestrel DLC campaign missions, which generally speaking wind up as a pretty good money maker. So it wouldn't hurt. I've also got this Annihilator here for 10 million. I'm not going to buy it either because I already have a 400-ton lance drop capability. One's a king crab, but you take what you get. I mean, I could take the Annihilator, but his top speed's only 32.4, and that's with a 200 engine. And to get it up to speed, a 100-ton mech needs a 300 to get up to 48.6 kilometers per hour. Don't have one here, but as you can see, it's 14 tons to 25 tons. So split the difference in there somewhere, and you're looking at 20 tons. Whereas the 200 weighs in at 8.5. So I'd have to give up close to 11, 12 tons. And, whoops, that makes all the goodness of this guy go away. Come on, get the right guy. You can do it, Opa. There, this guy go away. He's got a PPC you could get rid of, but then all you got's the AC-5 burst fire. You have no idea how much ammunition it's carrying, and likely it's not enough. These things are AC-5. Let's see. I know I'm talking too much, not shooting stuff. AC-5s come in at 8 tons each, so that's 40 tons of them right there. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe in a different world. Don't have a need for it, not where we're going in the near future, which is to answer up to the Kestrel answers. What is this? That's a campaign mission. For call to arms, okay. Yeah, that's the DLC 3 call to arms missions. I didn't realize those were available already. I thought those were much later in time. I can't finish them before DLCs. We're going to have to come back and get them afterwards. There's only 3 or 4 of them. And it's like 5 in one spot. Might all be on Benflet, I think. I'm not sure. I've only played them through once. What I'm looking to do is head down to where the campaign starts off for Kestrel Lancers, and we'll run through, I think, Meacham after I check here for good equipment that I want. Key is what I want. Nothing. You're almost never going to see me using a small laser. That's not a bad one. I don't do 5s. Still tempted for that, but you got to get the ammo for it too, I think. I'm not really even positively sure. I seldom play them. They're nice little trick shots. I'm going to take it for lots of money. Electronics will be rare. Yep. And they are. So let's jump down to Meacham. I think I've got still 5 months to go, but don't intend to fiddle around with it. I want to just go ahead and get it done, jump into it. Yep, 45 days, so that's perfect. We'll see what I can need for any equipment I like. Wow, nothing. Okay, that's better. Had me going for a minute there. Already got 6 large lasers. That's the only thing I would consider buying out of that mess. Don't need any of that. Boy, it just really is nothing out there. Now they're selling lots of Infernos. Let's see if we have Inferno ammo. I don't see a difference. So, got one. Got some. Got one, take another. Okay. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Well, same as nothing. Let's go ahead and kick off Kestrel Lancers. Yep, Cantina. Collect 10 SRM2 Tier 0s. I have to waste picks on the battlefield for that. No. What did I do? I accepted it. No, I didn't. I did the Griffin. I'm not doing that. I'm going to show you right here how to cancel out of one. And there is no penalty for canceling out. You go to Objective Logs, you go down to Collect a Griffin, and you say Abandon. That's how easy it is. Now then. Depart. I wish it would be so nice as to return me to where I started, but it doesn't. So we're going to travel 53 days to go to, I think it starts with an A, it's been a while. Akvit or something like that. System, it'll be up shortly. We'll set course. Zoom. I try to be quiet during the cutscenes. If that annoys you, let me know. If talking annoys you, let me know. I'll check out the transmissions. And that's all the standard ones you get for where we are. But also the Heroes of the Inner Sphere. That's a Kestrel Lancer high reward mission. That's a level 10 high reward mission, or 11 for the Heroes of the Inner Sphere. This one gets you a King Crab Carapace hero mech. Just a standard one. So we accepted all of those. We'll take them eventually. Maybe not in this playthrough, but they'll be available. Okay. You can pause and read the screen. This is going to be a training exercise between us, House Davian, and the FedCom Coalition, which is the Federation, House Davian and House Steiner. They got married, they merged the two empires, and now the armies are all one, except they're not really. Avagot, that's the name of the system. Avagate. So, here we are. 200-ton limit. We're going to do a defense against attacking FedCom. Supposedly, if they can work together. There's a hint. Nope. See, the Highlanders didn't get repaired. That's okay, because we are grossly overweight. We'll be using none of these mechs. In fact, we're only going to use 3. And I've still got to work out what I'm going to take. But it will start off with my Orion Partisan. And, I'm going to say the Thunderbolt. 60 left. We're going to go a little bit over. No, we're not. We're going to hit right on. There you go. A wonderful quick draw. No peck. No. Yep. We'll go. For the purpose of these missions, the training missions, the damage doesn't count. It's all fake. Simulated damage. In other words, it's free. I'm not sure why they felt the need to make that all distorted, but they did.
We are joined in this operation by Richard Westrick and his Creator Cobra's mercenary company. Be sure to assist one another whenever possible. The FedCom coalition forces are going to be hungry to impress Marshal Sortek, seeing as how he is the commander of the Davion Heavy Guards and a good friend of First Prince Hans Davion.
We'll be meeting them later on. I think they come from this side.
Galahad's forces are in position. Unsurprisingly, the Davions are nowhere to be found. Well, we have no need of these federated dogs to crush a handful of mercenaries anyways. I see no need to delay the attack on their account. Galahad, advance!
Yep, there we go.
New target, rifleman.
Moving to range.
Acquired.
Probably should have brought something with a LRM cannon or LRM missiles on it, but I didn't.
New target, Panther.
Let's go! Moving in!
Enemy contact closing on the complex. Time to earn your pay, Commander.
He got in.
Cease damaging our property immediately, or we'll withhold your pay and seek damages.
Target acquired.
Yep, I need that one up there. Top of the hill. Looks like he's running around to the far side. Yeah, he is. We'll go through the middle, which I don't like doing because you wind up damaging stuff, but not my stuff. I'm just tearing down walls the whole way.
New target.
Your time is up. This is Reagan. Target destroyed.
Lance target received.
Get them over here by me. They're too fixated on destroying the base. Didn't kill it. That will.
Target destroyed.
Another
Target
one.
acquired.
Notice the base got beat up, even though really nothing. But it doesn't matter too much. You don't get bonuses for.
Target destroyed.
Maintain your position until we've arrived.
And we still got 19 more targets coming.
Over your ego. It gives them time to fortify their position? I think not. You can lecture me on strategy when you finally get some actual command
To
experience.
the infighting.
Until then, you are free to guard our rear.
Well, seems this little coalition between the Davion and Steiner leadership is a tad disorganized. Who'd have thought, eh? Probably doesn't bode well for this federated Commonwealth merger everyone can't shut up about.
Speaking of
Bad
shut
news,
up,
Commander. More hostiles inbound on your
get off
position.
my radio.
Get ready for some company.
Really, what's a mechanic doing talking on my radio
New target blackjack.
during combat?
Target acquired.
Hey, we're the ones paying you. Shoot the other guys.
Weapon systems are down. It should be.
More enemies inbound. They really are gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
Copy target.
Yeah, can I get up? Nope. It's a really awkward base to defend.
Locus.
900 yards away.
Target acquired.
Jump right in front of me.
I've got it ranged.
That before you had it killed.
Target acquired.
That's too far. So why am I shooting, you ask?
Lancers, it looks like these high and mighty pirates are having some trouble. Let's show them how the Federated Sons get the job done.
Ammo's blowing up on that one. Should be about dead if somebody shoot at it. Ooh. A little laggy all of a sudden.
Target destroyed.
And I'm at 60 frames per second according to my monitor.
Target acquired.
Where are they at? There we go.
Reconnaissance flights show increased enemy presence in the vicinity. Be on the lookout for further hostiles.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I can't do that. Consider it done.
Target acquired.
Tango assigned.
New target spider.
Well, just plain not hitting.
Target acquired.
Target ID received. Moving in.
Good. Do some shooting on them. Should make them stop shooting the base, but it doesn't. And keyboard block my mouse.
Your time is up.
I'll believe it when I can hit them. go.
destroyed.
This is only halfway. Imagine that.
Weapon systems have redlined. I need to eject.
Tangos appear to be bringing in additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
Target acquired.
Oh, come on.
New target Phoenix Hawk.
Attacking from position.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Additional contacts just cross the perimeter, Commander. Expect company soon.
Yep, wrong.
Target acquired.
Got
Target
him.
destroyed.
Targeted. On the move.
That's a tough Phoenix Hawk, huh?
Target destroyed. Heat critical. Target acquired. Heat critical. Ammo low. System offline.
Yeah. And ammo low. 5 more targets.
Target Centurion.
Target is down.
Heat critical.
Good kill, Commander. That mech
Notice
is
he
about to
still
go
didn't
critical.
shoot at me.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Time to save some ammo.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
1,000 yards away. Send a quick draw. Fastest mech I got. Oh, that's the last target. Send everybody. SA yards, it says meters. I'm American. And the quick draw is still behind me. Silly AI. Yeah, I still got some ammo left for both. Plenty of ammo left for the SRM despite going at it full time. It's all red. There he is. Nice tree trunk just in time. And rocks, that's what he's stuck on.
Target destroyed.
Incompetent social generals to screw up the simplest task. That typical arrogance of the Lyrians will be our undoing. All coalition forces fall back.
Nice work down there, Commander. Things got a bit hairy, but you managed to stay on your toes and come out of it.
Didn't get hairy at all. Base got destroyed,
We have
pretty
them
much.
on the run. Let's prepare a coordinated
We'll meet this guy
advance.
later.
Time to teach these high and mighty nobles a thing or two about how mercenaries get the job done.
Yeah, we get 12 points. Might as well take that hunchback and sell it, huh? Yeah, those would be the only two things I would take. I would put the hunchback for 2 million, which means I get to keep about 1 million. We'll take that and sell it and take my money back. Uh-oh, no pictures. Wonder what's going on. Did the damage, 19, look at this, 1 kill, 1 kill. Like I said, they were not up to their snuff. At all. At all. Ridiculous. I think my dog's going crazy on his food bowl back behind me, pardon the noise. Yeah, that's what he's doing. No, chewing a bone. Sell that, sell that. Repair all them. I think you have to do the next mission immediately. One of the few that you have to do something like that. Let me scroll down so you can continue reading. If you pause and read it all. Which again, if you pause, you should be done reading it, so. Jungle Swamp, we're going to chase a couple foes down. 220 ton limit. Cash, except for when I have to take salvage. Yep, cannot complete before mission start. We got to take something else. All 3. Can't use. What do you think? 220 ton limit. Yeah, the Highlander's still being repaired. I don't know why. But it is, so it's out. Well, I got Pretty Baby. That's 80 of them. I got... let's see. The Guasapa. And 70 tons left means I can fit the archer in. And I've got to do a double check on weapons groups for all 3 of these guys, just to make sure they're good to go. See, they're not. That's twisty as heck. Why would you put a SRM-6 or a large laser in with the mediums? That's just... wow. I would like to know if somebody out there who watches these can actually tell me why they go that screwy. I didn't realize this had a 5 and a LRM and a SRM on it. There. Fixed it. Long range, short range missiles. And this guy. Yep. Click the wrong box. No need for that. Oh yeah, if I just want to fire the arm mounted. Or he wants to just fire the arm mounted. Okay. And it was the grasshopper, right? Yeah. I'm going to switch that out for the Warhammer. This one. See, that's a 51.9 and a 44. So a few more points of damage, it might make a difference. Page 2, that's why I didn't see him. I think I'm going to switch out the pretty baby too. This one. Although it'd be silly to. Look at that damage it does. And the heat is adequate. Let's go get it done. You gotta fight another assault mech at the end of this one, which is why I want to stay heavy. 3 mechs as opposed to 4.
Okay, Commander. Seems with the opposition reeling from their failed assault, our new mission is to find and destroy the
It's
coalition
raining.
field commanders. The Praetor Cobras will act as a diversionary force to draw the main coalition forces away. This should give us an opening to take out coalition field commanders.
If you read through the books for BattleTech series, and there are many, this training exercise is in fact in one of the books. And it details all these people that are talking and all the infighting that they're doing. Didn't have to shoot it. That's a good sign. Notice the map marker went away. Nothing here. That boom was that VTOL finally hitting the ground. There's little turrets and stuff that pop up. You don't have to kill them. This mission I generally don't unless they get pesky and start shooting at you.
Rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
This is Dragon. Target destroyed.
And if you gotta run right up towards it, you might as well take it out. No sense giving it an easy shot. Thought there was one there.
Enemy destroyed.
Notice I can go faster to my other mechs, but I'm still keeping my speed down so that they can stay up with me. Didn't do any good to get there by myself. Well, some good, but that was an aerospace fighter it went by. There's another one. They're really fast because they're aerospace, able to actually go into orbit. And other than that kind of depiction of them, it would be kind of silly to have them in battle. They're way too fast. And sort of game changing if they hit you and me. Let's go this way. We gotta cross this chasm. Make this corner and go to that map marker. Watch it disappear. Yeah, we saw that coming, didn't we? Could have hit it, I guess. First shot. Map marker's disappeared. Yep, there's only the one left now. Pause. Get my guys catch up. Get all organized and stuff. Proceed slowly into the ambush zone. Cut down some trees. Do a little shrubbery. Haven't even fired the medium lasers yet. Yeah, you finally got a shot to shoot at something, huh? Let's get all my mechs through this narrow spot without getting shot. This is the final battle coming up right here. And notice we're all in amazingly good shape. That's the problem with jungle fighting. A leaf can deflect a laser. Let's go trigger this thing and get it done. For some reason I cannot fire an SRM suddenly. What the heck is that? It's just a rock. Thought it was an SRM tube sticking out.
Alright, Commander Mason, let's see what you got.
I got 3 mechs with me. Will kick your butt.
Target destroyed.
Like that. 3 large lasers is 30 points of damage. Pinpoint.
Battlemech spotted. We're on it, Commander.
Remember, damage doesn't count.
Your time is up. This is Dragon. Reporting mech destroyed.
Provided you survive, of course.
Don't hold back on my account.
Yeah, and I'm too hot. I gotta cool off. But I've got a Victor back behind me now.
New target Victor.
That one.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
About to go critical.
Marshal Davion,
I wish my mech would actually shoot. I don't know what I'm stuck in, but I can't move and have not been able to for a long time. This is screwed. I can't move. I literally cannot move.
New target
Davion, I'm still waiting for that promised support.
Kick that guy. Suddenly I've been doing nothing differently whatsoever. I can suddenly move. Just in time to get killed. Got him.
That takes care of Sortek, but Marshal Davion is still en route to our position.
Move.
It's time for us to withdraw from this area before we get overrun. Colonel Westrick, we are drawing the Crucis Lancers away from your position. You should now be able to overwhelm the Coalition forces at your location.
Roger, Rihanna.
Boy.
Thanks for the heads up.
I'm glad none of this damage really counts.
Let's finish this.
You start off, you get like a $10 million repair limit. I don't know what was stuck on, but it would not move.
new target Central.
Yes, sir.
If I don't shoot, you shouldn't shoot at me. The rules of aggression, as I understand them. Could all be wrong.
Target
Watch this guy blow my leg off.
destroyed.
bit of harebrained fun.
Everyone stand down. That's enough. The mercenaries have taken the field and are the winners. Marshal Davion, Colonel Zax, return to Coalition HQ for debriefing. Needless to say, we have a lot that we're going to need to go over together.
I wonder if I was actually pinned against the wall by the panther that I later saw at my left-hand side and couldn't get past it because of that. That was weird. That explains the damage, because the panther just sitting there shooting me or punching me. Good money, not much in the way of reputation. I've got an Indo, which I will take. A PPC that I will sell, and an SRM6 that I will upgrade eventually. Took a lot of damage. Did a lot of damage, but took a lot of damage. They did more on this one than they did in the first one. Yep, 3 SRM6s that are tier 3, not bad. Tier 3 medium lasers, 4 of them, I believe. Yep, 6 of them. Oh, good haul for loot. That's always nice. That's great. And ammo to feed the SRM6s. Not really. It's only 1 ton. Oh, it's 3 of them, so okay. And they don't say anything at all. That's the end of it. That took money out of my account. That should not have happened. Maybe I got that part wrong. See, I'm on the Avigot system and everything's done. The deal is you got 2 years until you got to go back and finish it off. I'm down here. The end of game mission, end of main campaign missions are up here. Now I could easily make level 13 on the way up here, but I could not fight those missions and get back in time. And I don't think that would be the right way to do this because of that. I don't know, I've never tried that. I can't imagine being on a star somewhere out here, if you can see my cursor to the right hand side. We're outside the inner sphere, and my contract calls for me to be available on call 6 months later. It's more than 6 months to go from here all the way to Karita space back down to Sarna, and that area. Tigris, Tikhonov is the first one. Tikhonov's up here in the thumb. The right thumb, Tikhonov, there we go. That's where you're expected to be, and then Tigris, and then Sarna. You're cutting off this thumb, this just chunk. All of this between here. They want to be able to freely move between Davian space and Steiner space, so they're taking that out, so to speak. Anyhow. That's it for this episode of Upper Plays MechWarrior 5. I got a feeling what we're going to do is start tackling some of these DLC 1, which is Heroes of the Inner Sphere missions, and getting the hero mechs that they provide. There's the closest one to us. Kamal is, Eyes on Democracy. That gets us the Rifleman DNA, which has an XL engine that I will strip out and put into one of my Atlases. That has bow and arrow, which gives us a wonderful Agincourt Rifleman. May or may not keep it, may get rid of the other Archer that I've already got that's a hero mech, the Archer T, and strip one of them down and take out the XL engine, put it in the other Atlas that I've got. An XL engine in an Atlas saves about 12 tons to 11 tons of weight, and that weight can be reinvested in bigger engine for speed or better weapons. So, it's a very good upgrade to do for yourself. You should always be hunting down hero mechs anyway, in any way you can, provided you have the cash or can get them in missions like this, and then using them because they are much better than average weights their own size. That's it for this episode. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode of Opal Plays MechWarrior 5. Till then, Opa's gone. And I changed buttons for stopping.